Clickbait dies, mukbang spiral, animators take over. These are YouTube video trends that age like milk and the ones that got better. Let's talk about the 3 a.m. challenge era. This was peak YouTube absurdity. Summoning Mickey Mouse with a fidget spinner, FaceTiming Shrek from the bathtub. Every title read like a cursed creepypasta written by a 5th grader. And somehow, it worked. We're locked in. It didn't matter how fake it was, as long as someone screamed and a slime jar exploded. But then, reality hit. Viewers grew up, figured out it was all staged, and the scare factor turned into secondhand embarrassment. These days, 3 a.m. challenges live on as relics of chaos, less spooky, more what were we thinking. Clickbait thumbnails? Still a war crime. There was an era when one shocked face and a glowing red arrow meant instant views. Now, it's visual spam. You promise a ghost sighting, deliver a Q&A, and suddenly the audience ghosts you. Trust goes out the window. Even the YouTube algorithm is rolling its eyes. Subtle, clear, honest? That's what works now. But if your thumbnail still looks like you just saw God in a cereal box, congrats, you've officially dated your channel back to the Harlem Shake era. Oh, and clickbait titles? Not that different, selling way too harder than you should. Now here's a W, indie animation. This stuff isn't just back, it's running the whole show. Animators went from uploading passion projects in obscurity to building full-blown universes with fandoms that rival Marvel. Look at the amazing digital circus. 2 episodes in, and it's already a cultural reset. These aren't slick corporate cartoons, they're weird, bold, sometimes unhinged creations that feel 100% internet-born. And the best part? They're not following trends, they're making them. YouTube finally caught on. The future of storytelling might just be 15 minutes long and voiced by one guy in a closet. Prank videos? Aged like old yogurt left in the sun. What started as silly stunts and harmless dares mutated into chaos theater. Fake breakups, fake robberies, traumatizing strangers at gas stations. It all escalated fast. And the wild part, most of it was staged, but no one told the audience. Viewers were laughing at meltdowns that weren't jokes. The second the curtain got pulled back, the vibe shifted from LOL to yikes. The trust evaporated, and so did the views. What used to be the Wild West of viral content now lives on as evidence in cringe compilations. Honestly, should have stayed in 2013. Now for something that actually evolved, video podcasts. This format went from niche background noise to digital talk show royalty. One wild quote, one spicy take mid-convo, and it's clipped, memed, and trending. Why? Because it's real. No overthinking, no script, just people being people, and occasionally saying something that breaks the internet. It's like eavesdropping on your cooler friends without needing to reply. Let's talk hyper-edited content, aka caffeine in video form. Once upon a time, this was gold. Edits on steroids, zooms, cuts, SFX, all jammed into 1 minute of mayhem. But the internet grew up, and now, it feels like your screen is having a seizure. The novelty's gone, and viewers are tired of getting visually punched every 2 seconds. Even the creators known for chaos are slowing it down. Turns out, you don't need 40 jump cuts and an explosion to tell a joke. You just need to trust your audience's brain. We've moved on from noise. We're here for nuance. Now cue educational YouTube, the surprising underdog. This stuff used to be punishment. Now it's prestige. Creators are breaking down politics, economics, law, and making it bingeable. It's not learning, it's storytime with a PhD. Think Netflix doc, but tighter, faster, and somehow more trustworthy. These creators are turning niche info into viral hits and classroom tools. Some are even rewriting public discourse. YouTube School? Yeah, it's real. And it's kind of better than the real thing. Let's revisit slime and ASMR, a wild time for everyone's For You page. At first, it was innocent, satisfying goose squishes, whispering into $300 mics. It was weird, but we vibed. Then the trend exploded. Slime shops, ASMR beef, influencer deals. Suddenly, your favorite relaxing channel was dropping merch and drama in the same week. Brands took over. Algorithms oversaturated. And the original magic? Evaporated in a puff of glitter glue. It's still around, but the charm got squeezed out. These days, it feels more like a content treadmill than a soothing escape. And then came the docu-boom. YouTube documentaries, absolute glow-up. What used to be niche and risky is now the best storytelling on the platform. Creators are doing full-on investigations on forgotten games, influencer scandals, cursed fast food mascots, whatever weird rabbit hole they fall into. And they're making it gripping. This isn't background content. This is cancel your plans and click content. Every cut, every frame is polished. The internet has attention span issues, but for these, we're locked in. Now, storytime and T-channels. Back in the day, you couldn't scroll without running into a thumbnail like "my roommate tried to poison me." These creators turned mess into momentum, but eventually it got messy. Too messy. The drama got forced, the receipts got sketchy, and viewers started wondering, is this tea or just clickbait soup? The trust cracked, and when that happens, views follow. The genre still exists, sure, but now it comes with disclaimers, soft-spoken intros, and a lot more secondhand embarrassment. Live streams? They changed everything. What used to be filler content for gamers is now front and center. Artists, cooks, writers, if you've got a mic and something to say, you've got a crowd. The magic, it's messy. No cuts, no safety net. Just real people being real in real time. Viewers aren't watching a show. They're hanging out. That kind of raw connection, it builds loyalty fast. And when one weird moment goes viral as a short, that's a content loop the algorithm absolutely eats up. Then there was the fake challenge era, a fever dream in thumbnail form. 24 hours in a haunted Taco Bell. We got arrested for this. Insane. These videos were all caps chaos, but behind the scenes, mostly staged. The danger was fake, the drama recycled, and the vibe desperate. It didn't feel wild anymore, it felt like theater for tweens. Even YouTube got tired of it and started tweaking the rules. What used to feel rebellious now feels like looking back at your middle school haircut and wondering how no one stopped you. Gaming content? Whole different story. It started simple, just people playing games. Now, it's cinematic. Deep dives, lore breakdowns, meme edits, entire narratives built inside games. This isn't just gameplay, it's storytelling. Some creators are doing more with Minecraft than Hollywood does with a $100 million budget. And viewers? They're locked in. Because it's not about the win anymore. It's about the journey, the jokes, and the weird detours along the way. Gaming grew up, and it's thriving. Honesty is having a moment. Not the clickbait I'm leaving forever kind, but real talk. Creators are finally opening up about burnout, anxiety, and everything that comes with turning your life into content. It's not polished, it's not always pretty, but it hits. And for once, the platform is listening. YouTube's putting resources behind mental health awareness. The vibe has shifted from pretending everything's perfect to admitting when it's not. And audiences, they're showing up for it. Shorts used to be TikTok's little sibling. Not anymore. They're fast, punchy, and everywhere. A single joke, a bold take, a weird little experiment, boom, viral. No intro, no fluff, just one moment that lands. And when it does, it's game over. Shorts are built for speed, and creators who know how to hit that sweet spot, they're racking up millions before you can scroll past. This is where new faces break out and old pros stay in the game. Then came the gone wrong era, where every stubbed toe was a full-blown disaster. Spilled your coffee? Gone wrong. Lost a sock? Gone horribly wrong. It was cheap drama dressed up as chaos, and it worked until it didn't. Eventually, viewers caught on that nothing was actually going wrong. It was just filler with a clicky title. When everything's an emergency, nothing is. The audience wanted honesty, not manufactured meltdowns. And now, gone wrong is mostly just internet shorthand for, this video might be lying. Let's talk reaction videos, the lazy kind. Not the breakdowns or commentary that add something. We mean the ones where someone stares at the screen while another creator carries the entire video. No edits, no opinions, just vibes. And views. For a while it worked. But people are catching on. YouTube's even starting to crack down. If your whole contribution is breathing and blinking, you're not reacting. You're just mooching. And viewers, they've had enough. Mukbangs started out weird but watchable. Not anymore, though. One person, a mountain of food, and a mic turned way too high. It was oddly relaxing, but it escalated fast. The portions got absurd, the energy got chaotic, and suddenly it wasn't a meal. It was a spectacle. The toll was obvious. Health scares, burnout, disappearances. What began as chill content spiraled into something darker. Now it's less fun indulgence and more, how far can this go before it breaks them? And audiences are finally asking, why are we watching this? And finally, the kind of content that turned sour with time. Old uploads that felt harmless, even fun, until context kicked in. A collaboration with someone who got exposed, a joke that aged like a carton of milk in the sun. Or worst of all, stuff like Elsagate. Those bizarre, kid-targeted animations that were hiding seriously disturbing messages. It forced a reckoning. with moderation, with responsibility, with the fact that nothing online ever truly disappears. And when the past comes back in a new light, even your biggest hits can start to feel like regrets. And finally, let's talk about a trend that keeps getting better: collaboration. This is where YouTube actually feels fun again. What used to be awkward sponsor pairings is now creators teaming up just because they want to. A makeup artist working with a science channel? Sounds random, but somehow it works. The more unexpected the combo, the more interesting the video. And YouTube's leaning into it too. They even added a collab tool in Shorts so people can film side by side. It's not just about sharing audiences anymore. It's about creating something new together. Simple idea, big impact. Thanks for watching. Tell us which YouTube trend still holds up and which one aged like milk in the sun. See you next time.